Welcome back. We have talked on multiple occasions, sadly, this year about just how gun violence seems to have taken over in Montreal, right? And police have been involved. We talked with citizens, of course, have been involved, and there have been some tragic incidents. Young people sometimes just caught in crossfire. That's not the kind of thing you expect to ever hear happening in Montreal. Last night, literally within an hour of each other, two more gun violence, two deaths by gun violence, one apparently in Saint-Laurent, the other nearby in Ahuntsic-Cartierville. Last night, one at 9:45, as I said, the other less than an hour later. And now we're understanding that there is some kind of a tie-in here, that they have something to do with each other. So to add some context here, Marie-Claude Dandenault is a corporate spokesperson for the SPVM and chief inspector as well, and she is on the line. Thanks so much for your time this afternoon.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so can you explain, when we say there's a connection here, what is the connection as far as you know?
Well, given the proximity and the hours in the time and in the physical area, and because of some elements that we have, we are 99% sure that the two events are related as far as the shooter is concerned. But as far as the victims are, that's another story. We cannot, for now, establish the link between the two. But we do think we have the same shooter for both areas.
So that would seem to indicate that the people who were the victims here were randomly selected? Is that the thinking now?
No, we're not thinking randomly, but we're not putting that aside either. I'll be very honest with you. We're looking at every, no stone is left unturned. We're trying to find what are the motives to these crimes.
Okay, and what do we know about the suspect or suspects?
Well, we don't have much details, and obviously the investigation being ongoing, and we're focusing on finding this person. There are elements that I cannot share, but like I said, we're 99% sure that it's the same person.
And with respect to the victims, did I read or did I see this right, that I believe they are known to police, at least one of them?
I know that one of them is known to police, but I would be, just careful with that. It's minor criminality. Very minor criminality.
It had something to do with theft, is what we had read before. Okay, so, and then with regards to, in terms of what you look for to link these two two victims, beyond just the timeline, what else indicates that it's not, that there is a link?
Well, like I said, we're looking and we're trying to find every element of proof that we can. I have investigators working 24/7 looking for that. But for example, I can tell you we're awaiting ballistics tests on some proof that we found on both. So that would be something that, that's the type of thing we're looking for. So we are waiting for results as we speak.
So you heard me mention off the top there has been what looks like a rash of gun violence in the city, and I know police talk about doing the best they can. You always hear citizens in cases like these saying, I've never seen anything happen here like this before. What do we say to citizens when we see this continue to happen all the time?
Oh, I understand, and that's why I thank you for having me here today. When I hear that my citizens are afraid, Montreal is a safe city. We know we are a safe city, but these kind of events, they really hit home. And what I want to tell the citizens is we are out there. We are doing everything humanly possible. I'm telling you, I have teams that are there, like I said before, 24/7. To illustrate it, I'll have investigators sleeping a little bit, replaced by another team. We have people who weren't supposed to work who came in. We are leaving absolutely no stone unturned. So I want to tell the citizens that they should know that their police service is doing everything to make the city safe and to keep the city safe. And I really want to tell them that.
Good. That's great to hear. I feel like we needed to hear that because, as Aaron mentioned, we've been hearing more and more about gun violence in the city. The reality is, though, when you say Montreal is a safe city compared to other major metropolitan cities, our homicide rate is actually surprisingly low, is it not?
Yes, it is low. I don't have the numbers right in front of me, but yes, we are amongst the lowest. So as I said, we have to remember Montreal is a safe city, but there is something with gun violence also, with the violence of it. I know that for citizens, it hits us and it makes us feel worried. And as a police service, that's preoccupying for us. We want our citizens to know that we're doing everything we can, and as much information as I can give them, I will. But obviously, this is an ongoing investigation, right?
Can you confirm the one thing that people immediately suspect is that it's gang-related or mob-related? It seems in this case that is not the situation. The victims were not linked to organized crime?
I cannot affirm that 100%. Like I said, we're, one of them has a small, is known for small criminality. The other is not. But that does not mean that they are not related from far or near. So we really have to go through, every single, just keep digging, So
Yeah.
I cannot, I wish I could. I would love to say no or yes, but for now I can't confirm and affirm that.
We'll let you go. The part that bothers me in the story is where it says police do not rule out the thesis of gratuitous murders, which is even more frightening. I mean, if it's gang, we understand these things happen in the city, sadly. So you've not ruled that out. That is potentially someone just walking around shooting people?
Well, I can't rule it out because nothing in the proof, is telling me right now that it's not. I really wish I could, but I must say there are a lot of other reasons why this could have happened. And for sure, when we get to the bottom of this, which I'm pretty confident we will, if there's any elements of proof or things that can, allow me to reassure my population, I will.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you coming on with us. I think that's a reassurance for people to begin with, just to know the police are, prepared to talk about it and want to reassure the public that they are on this and hopefully we'll have resolution soon. So thank you so much for the time.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Marie-Claude Dandenault, corporate spokesperson for the SPVM and chief inspector.
That helped.
Last night, 2 shootings, an hour apart, one in Saint-Laurent, one in Ahuntsic-Cartierville. But again, we always know when we talk to police, there is not going to be too much revealed, right? It's an ongoing investigation right now. And the good news, if we can say that, is they think, what did she say, 99%?
They will be able to figure
that they know who this is or might have an idea who this is. So there's that.
I just find it very reassuring to hear a calm voice like that saying, we're working hard. We don't want you to be worried. Montreal is safe. That really, I don't know.
Most important part of all.
I think everybody needed to hear that today.
Absolutely.